So, have you heard the news? They have canceled the sequel to Pacific Rim.
Wait, what? No!
It's okay, man. It's okay. Maybe it's just a rumor. Maybe it's not true.
That's easy for you to say.
You were barely in the movie.
Oh, I heard it's because Legendary's trying to get King Kong over to Warner Brothers. And Universal is pissed.
I didn't ask for this. They told me I'm going to have to fight Godzilla. Do you think that crossover sounds fun? Cause I sure as hell don't. Sup, bitches. I think I see your point. They also mentioned I might be in your guys' movie as well.
I think I'll see you guys later. Hold on there, guys. Mr. Del Toro says it's not canceled. It even has a title, guys. It's called Pacific Rim Maelstrom.
That sounds awesome. That sounds like a Michael Bay movie. Either way, I'm gonna kick both your asses.
Listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve, and we're sadly probably not gonna have a Godzilla video out today, so I decided to do this fun little video for you guys as kind of a sorry for not getting that one out today, because work sucks. But hopefully we'll have that video out sometime in the near future once Arnez actually gets over here so that we can actually film it to get the Destroy All Monsters review out there for you guys. So in the wake of that, decided to talk to you guys about the shared Kaiju universe that they are trying to put out as of right now. With some of the news that's been circulating around right now with the King Kong versus Godzilla crossover that Legendary is trying to do with Warner Brothers, which they were originally going to do with Universal Studios. But they're trying to get him over to Warner Bros. So that they can actually have him like clash with Godzilla and do like a little, again, shared universe thing, sort of in the vein of the Marvel and DC movies. And pretty much what every other company's trying to do to make that money. But I actually think it's a really good idea to try to get King Kong and Godzilla to fight in a future film. Especially for, like, say, the third Godzilla film. Because, to me, it's the only way to really get higher than what they're trying to do with the second film, with him fighting with King Ghidorah, and possibly even Mothra and Rodan, who are also going to be in the film. I imagine they're probably going to team up to fight King Ghidorah in the movie, but that's just speculation as of right now. And the only way I can see them going higher than that film, without going towards Mechagodzilla, which we'll get to in a little bit, is to bring us another kaiju that's actually fairly well known to a wide American audience, especially if you're trying to gear us towards that, and even works great with the international people as well, is to actually have King Kong fighting him. Which I'm actually super pumped, because we haven't had this since, 1962, with King Kong vs. Godzilla by Toho, which would be great, because I personally love that film. I'd love to see a new take on that. It's just going to be kind of weird seeing a 300-foot tall King Kong. Because you guys didn't know, the original King Kong is somewhere closer to the vein of about 25 feet tall with the Peter Jackson, which is what this movie was originally going to be. It was more of a prequel to that, but since they left Universal to do Warner Brothers, I imagine they're just going to do a whole entire new thing, especially if they're going to try to get him to fight Godzilla. Gonna have to upscale him a little bit, you know, and that's just going to be weird. Because like with the Toho one, he's definitely a large gorilla, but he still seemed like he could actually hide out in the wilderness, you know, and be his old giant gorilla god self. But with him being about 300 feet tall, it's kind of hard to hide that, you know? But I think there's a lot of cool things you could do with that movie, like have him, like, defending the island and maybe having, like, some other giant monster, like, show up out of the water and he has to come and clash with them. Because you can't really have him fighting dinosaurs, just because how stupid huge he is. It's not going to work. But with that film, you're going to have him conflict with some kind of antagonist, otherwise it's just going to be a kind of weird love story or expedition throughout the island, and then you just kind of meet a 300-foot gorilla, and that's the end of the movie. You kind of need him to, like, conflict you with something throughout the film, you know? But I can't wait to actually hear a lot more about that film. And then there is also the news that Pacific Rim was canceled recently, which was super depressing, because that's one of my favorite kaiju movies as of right now. Love that film. And when I heard the news, I was just like, no! Kind of just like Just Be Danger in the skit. But it's been pretty much confirmed that they're not canceling it. Guillermo del Toro's come out and said there's even a title for it. They got pretty much everything going. Might be delayed slightly, but we're still hopefully going to be getting the film, which is awesome. Love the title with Maelstrom because it sounds epic. Kind of made the little joke about the whole Michael Bay thing, but I personally love the title. Still a bummer that I gotta wait till 2017 to watch that movie because I really want it right now. Especially since we got a little bit of lull in giant monster movies until the Toho movie comes out in 2016 for Godzilla. But then at least we get like kind of like one every year at least, so that's something. And then there's also talk of Godzilla being a Pacific Rim movie, which, hey, that would actually be kind of cool. I'm more fine with, though, them actually being separate universes right now. Like, I'd actually rather see Godzilla fight other monsters, kind of like King Kong, or even I'd like Gamera, because I would love to see that crossover finally. Not going to probably get it. Also, wouldn't mind seeing him fight Biollante in a movie, because I really think that with CGI the way it is right now and stuff, they could do something awesome with that monster. But there's also talks of getting him into Pacific Rim, which is the one that's kind of like, that's out there for me anyways. Because I don't really see Pacific Rim fitting in the Godzilla universe, or even Godzilla really fitting in the Pacific Rim universe, unless they do some like cross-time continuum thing where there's like a rift opens up and Godzilla comes through it, or people from the other side come through into the Godzilla universe, and that's just kind of weird. But then we could also probably get Mechagodzilla out of that movie, so if that would happen, then I'm on board with that. Personally, I would actually like to see the Pacific Rim King Kong crossover, kind of like in the same vein as King Kong Escapes, where they have to actually, like, the giant mechanized humanoid robot has to take on a giant gorilla. That would be, I would give a Bret Hart for that. But in the end, would definitely love to see a Kaiju cinematic universe, just because get a lot more giant monster movies, and who's not on board with that? But please let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of the crossovers that they're going to be putting out. Help us defeat those Kaijus by hitting that like button, subscribe, become a Ranger today, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.